everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I am making another Easter wreath because I am super into Easter. I don't know why, I think I just want the bright colors, you know, feeling festive. Not particularly festive, just like, oh, I'm so tired of everything else. So, I have a 14-inch wire wreath formed from Dollar Tree. It's been wired with 18 pipe cleaners. There are 3 in each section. The first one is in the inner 2 rings between these 2 supporting brackets. The second and third are on the outer 2 rings between the supporting bracket and the middle pipe cleaner we first placed on. Did that sound better? Did that sound like I knew what I was talking about? Oh, I still feel so dumb every time I say that. But this is what we're looking for. One here, one here, one here. Which you cannot see because, there we go. One here, one here, one here in each section. It's 18 ties total. If you have a work form, it's going to be 10 and 8. This is 12 and 6. Yeah, I don't know how to do them. I'm not going to do all that measuring to get the 10 here and the 8 here. I don't care enough. It doesn't, I've never seen it make a difference. So this is where we're at. All right, and I have pink mesh, I have white mesh, I have pink mesh here, white mesh here, and then yellow mesh over here. And I have room for all of it, and you can't see any of it because of my setup deal thing. So what I think I'm gonna do is, I don't really know. I'm gonna start, I'm just gonna get started. Here's my pink. What do I want to do? Ruffles? Okay, ruffles. I think I want to do like, I have pink, white, yellow. So if I do pink, white, yellow, pink, white, yellow, pink, like, you know what I mean? Like I'm gonna keep them in order, and then I'm gonna put, the next one would be white here, and then the next one would be yellow, and then it would come back around to put the pink on top of the yellow, and then it would be the white on the bottom with the yellow on top. Is that making sense? Should I just do it? It's gonna get covered up by ribbon anyway. I don't know why I'm bothering. But let's try that. Let's see. So I have 36 pieces of 10-inch. Why does this look so much longer than 10-inch? Because it is. Where did this suspicious 12-inch mesh come from? Okay, that might cause a problem. Or not, who knows. Okay, so I did pink, white, and now I'm gonna come up to this one. Yellow is my next color. This might be a disaster. Let me do a couple of these before I decide whether or not this is the route I want to go. I was just going to double stack them, but I don't know. Where did that white come from? I think Jenny's mom gave me that when I sold her like a fall wreath, and I think when she came to pick it up, she was like, hey, I have this, and it was like a half roll, and I was like, I don't know what I would do with that, but thank you. I didn't realize it was 12 inches. Why? That's weird. Okay, now we've done pink. So yellow is our bottom color next, with pink on top. Is that right? Pink, white, yellow, pink, white, and then yellow will be on top. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. Just get a little confused. I almost think this feels like that mesh they used to sell at Walmart, but it's softer. It's like the mesh from Walmart felt like window screen. Well, actually, I need to ask her mom, but she probably doesn't even remember giving it to me. That was months ago. And who knows when she actually got it. So today is New Year's Eve. And this is what I'm doing. But honestly, this is what I want to be doing. Like all day today, I was like, I'm feeling kind of like, you know, it's just like not like sick feeling, just like it's the end of another year, you know, whatever. Just feeling kind of like a finality to things, even though thank God this year is over. But I also realize that the clock strikes midnight. We don't get a hard reset on life, you know. Which I think a lot of people are like, it's finally over, you know, like. Everything's still going to be exactly the same when you wake up tomorrow morning. Sorry about it. I was like, man, I need to go, I'm supposed to do pink first. See, I almost messed up. Yeah, pink, then white. Okay, my bad, y'all. Right, I did white, yellow, pink. This is going to be as confusing as that bubble wreath I did. But yeah, it is New Year's Eve, and I'm just like, you know what? I would rather stay at home in my sweatpants I've been wearing for 3 days. No. Am I wearing it for 3 days? No. 2 days. Whatever, who cares? I'd rather stay home in my sweatpants and just live my cute drama-free life. I'm definitely not going out. I can't remember the last time I was up past midnight on New Year's Eve. Probably when I was still somewhere in my 20s. Definitely not for the past 10 years. Okay, this is where our yellow goes. See, I'm gonna have a nice quiet evening at home. I'm watching The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. Can't believe it's the last season, but Netflix is notorious for canceling stuff that's actually halfway decent. Not that it's decent, I mean it's a pretty crappy show, but it's fun. I'm gonna watch that. I have a pizza because of course I have a pizza. Why wouldn't I have a pizza? And yeah, that'll be my New Year's Eve. Of course, by the time y'all are posting this, y'all are seeing this, it'll be like April. I think these are coming out in February. I don't know when. No, I don't know. Goes on top of the yellow. So I'm sure everybody's like, wait, what did I do for New Year's Eve? He's posting these so far in advance, I can't remember. Ooh, hi. Go back up there. Okay, stay down here. Wait your turn though. So I had a doctor's appointment on Tuesday. Actually, I have a therapy appointment on Monday. Doctor's appointment on Tuesday. I'm canceling my therapy this week because Monday and Tuesday is the only day my mom's off, and I want my mom to come to the doctor with me on Tuesday. Because I have to talk to my doctor about a bunch of stuff, and like it's stuff that I've been telling my mom, and I'm like, I don't want to forget anything, so let me bring you with me. This is not the colors I thought it was going to be. But it's okay. I'm like looking at it, I'm like, this is definitely not what I signed up for. So I had to go do blood work today at the hospital, and they open early because I have to fast, and I was like, I can't wait until 8:30 when my doctor's office opens, because by then it would have been like, hey, I haven't eaten anything I've been awake for 5.5 hours and I haven't eaten anything. So I went to the hospital, and I checked in and everything, and the woman said, oh, okay, go sit down, they'll call you in a second. And I was like, okay. So I go and sit down, and there's a bunch of people ahead of me, and I was like, I am here, it is like 6:54, how are there 10 people ahead of me? So I'm sitting there, I'm waiting there, calling people, and this woman comes out, and she's like, Erin, and like she looks at me, and she's like, Erin, and I was like, no. So she walks around, and she's like tapping everybody on the shoulder. She's like, hey, Erin? No, and I was like, is she spelling it like a boy spells it, or a girl spells it? Like, is she looking for a man? Is she looking for a woman? Like, what's going on? So she's walking all around, and she's like, Erin? Anybody Erin? And then I hear her go to she goes to the receptionist person who has checked everybody in and should have checked this Erin person. And she's like, oh, yeah, you're right, it does say Adam. So she came up, she's like, Adam? And I was like, yes. She's like, not Erin. And I was like, no. So I went and took me in the back. Let me tell y'all, the only thing that has ever successfully gotten blood out of me on the first try is a mosquito. She's like, do you have a preferred arm? I was like, yes, it's the left arm. It's in the crease of my arm. It's right next to this mole. I'm thinking of having it tattooed because it's the only spot you can get blood from. So she's like, oh, she's like, you've done this before? I was like, yes, I do this every 3 months. I was like, not telling you how to do your job, but I hope you're prepared for a struggle. And she's like, oh, everybody says that. And I was like, everybody's not me. So she spends like the next 10 minutes like poking me in my arm with the good vein. And she's like, it just keeps rolling. And I was like, oh my God. Like you can stick me as many times as you want. Do not move the needle around when it's in my arm. Oh my God, that is just like, that's like nails on a chalkboard to me. Like, not that it hurts that much. I'm just like she's moving and she's like, oh, it keeps slipping. And I was like, oh my God. So she pulled it out. And as soon as she pulled it out, a bunch of blood started spurting everywhere. And she's like, oh, it looks like I got it. And I was like, well, you already took the thing out. So she's like, let me cover that up. So she went to the next arm and I was like, oh. I was like, this is not a good arm. And she went in like right here. But I don't have to, usually by this time I look like a heroin addict because my arms are just like completely bruised up. From them trying to, I don't think it's from them poking me, I think it's from them like jugging around once they poke me. They're like, So she's like, okay, thank you, have a good day. And I was like, yeah, thanks, great, awesome. My mom's like that too. She's got terrible veins. And it doesn't help that I'm always dehydrated. Maybe some ribbon will bring this back to life, but right now I'm looking at it, I'm like, this looks like a, I don't even know. It's so pale. Is it just so white? I have a really cute sign on it for this too, and I don't want to use the sign if it's not gonna, if I'm not like in love with the wreath. Yeah, I did that, and then I went to Walmart because I am making gumbo tomorrow for New Year's Day for my family, because my mom has to work, of course. And I get to Walmart, and I know that the stuff, the Christmas is going on 75% off clearance today. And I'm like, oh, there's not a single thing you need. Don't go over there. There was nothing there when it was 50% off, so I'm sure there's nothing, there's even less now that it's 75% off, but I found one of those big giant bells. Is it right here? I thought it was right here. It's somewhere. Might be in the kitchen. You know, one of those, like, I think it's like an 8-inch bell. And I was like, I could use that for something next year. I was looking for signs, but all they had was the Pioneer Woman stuff. Man, if you like Pioneer Woman crap, you need to go to Walmart because they had so much of it. I guess people are just like, why would I spend this much money on something that's so ugly? Like, because I think those patterns are, like, super ugly. Like, it's supposed to look like old patchwork or something, and it just, I don't know, that whole aesthetic is ugly to me, but they had a lot of Pioneer Woman Christmas stuff, and I was like, should I get something? And then I was like, what am I going to do with this? Well, what's worse is that she had like these signs, and I was like, okay, the signs aren't bad. Like, I don't like all the bright, cheery summer colors for Christmas, but it says the Pioneer Woman on it, and it's huge. It's not like a discreet little thing. So I was like, okay, well, no. And then these 3 women, I don't know if they were together or not. There were 3 women that were like the freaking guardians of Asgard or something, looming over these gift sets because all the gift sets were 75% off. They had a bunch left, and I was like, oh, maybe there's something I could get. Because I used to go buck wild. Like, as soon as they went to 70% off, I was like, this is for this person, this is for this person. And now I'm just like, I don't want to give people gift sets. I'd rather pay full price for something than have to figure out how to keep it year round. You know, because I got rid of a bunch of stuff this year, and I was like, I don't want to bring all that crap back into my house. But they were like, they had the baskets like blocking everything, and I was like, are they seriously doing this? So I got a roll of buffalo check ribbon. I got 2 trivets. And the bell. I couldn't find any signs. All the signs were either way too big or Pioneer Woman, or they just had they had a bunch of signs that said like joy, but the O was a wreath. And I was like, I can't put a sign that has a wreath on it on a wreath. Can I? Am I Kanye? Can I do stuff like that? Nobody answer and say, yeah, you're Kanye. So that was a bust. And I went and found my mom, and she's like, well, you know what you need to get? You know how to, make sure you get this for the gumbo, make sure you get that for the gumbo. And I was like, Mom, like, I don't know how to make gumbo? But because she has to work until 1, I'm going to go over to her house tomorrow at like noon. No, I'll probably have to go earlier than that. And make the gumbo there and put in the sweet potatoes, which I went to go get sweet potatoes. They had like 4 sweet potatoes, and they were all the size of like a hamster. And I was like, what are you supposed to do with this? So I said, you need to either look when you leave Walmart, which I know she didn't, because she said that the line was 37 people deep at the self-checkout when she left. So I'll stop somewhere tomorrow and pick up the sweet potatoes. And I got some French bread. I got shrimp. I don't have any crabs, but nobody eats the crabs in gumbo anyway. I mean, people do. My mom does. If there were crabs in a gumbo, my mom would probably pick at them, but like, I don't need that. And she's like, no sausage. I don't want any sausage in a gumbo. And I was like, oh, so what, just shrimp and crab meat here? She's like, no sausage. Because I always do shrimp, crab meat, and smoked sausage. Only because, like, I prefer more meat in the gumbo because I don't eat it with 8 cups of rice because I don't eat that many carbs. And she's like, no, this, and no. I was like, okay, mother. Last one was yellow, so this is pink and white. say, I got all this stuff. I stopped at Burger King for one last Burger King breakfast because I am not, my new thing, I don't make New Year's resolutions. Like, I don't do that. Like, I'm like, this is a goal that I would like to do. Like, I like to challenge myself to something, but it's not like a resolution, because next week I'm just gonna be like, man, why did I say I wasn't gonna ever whatever, and now I'm doing it, and then it just makes you feel crappy, and it's like, it's the beginning of the year and I already feel crappy. So my thing this year, and I think this is a good compromise for myself, is that I don't eat anything unless I make it myself. Okay, so today I wanted, have y'all ever had those enormous burritos from Burger King? They are disgusting. Like, they are just, like, it is just like, it's eggs and some kind of cheese sauce with bacon and like hash browns in it, and it's like this big. Anyway, I love them. Like you just said, they were disgusting. They are disgusting. Like, from an outside standpoint, they're gross. But I was like, let me go get one, because I actually got two. I ate one for breakfast and one for lunch. That's how much I love them. I said, because, you know, starting tomorrow, which I don't ever think you should like start a diet because it's a certain day. Like, if you're gonna start a diet, just decide to start it and just start it. But I was like, all right, so if I want pizza, which I'm also having for dinner, if I want pizza, that means I have to go to the store and I have to buy all the stuff to make the pizza, and I have to come home and I have to make the pizza, and I have to clean up after I make the pizza. And you know what's gonna happen? That pizza's not getting made. I love cooking. I don't want to do it. I got other stuff I would rather be doing. Like, oh, you want a breakfast burrito? Well, it needs to be made by yourself and it needs to be in the freezer. You want a burger? Man, I'm never going to eat a burger again, because I am never like, oh, let me fry a hamburger. I don't have time for that. I am an international YouTube celebrity, making what looks like a freaking, I don't even know what is going on. This is not what I thought it was going to be. Especially when you see the sign that I would pick this. I have this sign that I found at Michael's. It was on clearance after Easter. And I was like, this is so cute. And I showed it to my mom. She's like, that sign is so cute. And I was like, I know, it's so cute. So it's got like pink gingham on the back. I have a pink ribbon to match it. All very cute. And now I'm looking at this and I'm like, this is not right. I don't know how to make it right, but it's let me just grab it. It's right here, I think. Oh. See, it says everyone needs a friend who is all ears, and it's like a little shadow box, and it's got these two like little porcelain bunnies in it. But I didn't want to do pink and blue because I was like, that's gonna look like it's for a baby shower. So I did pink and yellow. But the iridescence is too much for this. So I don't know. I'll find another song and save this. Where was I? White, yellow. There have been fireworks going off for like a week now. I'm over it. I'm just like, can you be done already? And it's like, I feel bad saying this, but like, it's gonna rain. It's supposed to rain. I'm like, thank God. Which I don't think I have to feel bad about because I have a dog, okay? My only concern on New Year's Eve is if my dog is okay with all these damn fireworks going off every 5 seconds. it's raining, maybe it won't be so bad. No, it'll still be bad, but maybe it won't be as bad. We used to do the biggest New Year's Eve parties. They were at my grandma and grandpa's house. My grandma would have the whole thing catered. Like mini muffaladas and finger sandwiches and meatballs and like little smokies and barbecue sauce, and it was the only time she ever drank it. She would always have amaretto and pineapple juice. And to this day, an amaretto sour is like, if I was gonna order something to drink, and I was like, if I knew it wouldn't kill me, because drinking would literally kill me, that's probably what it would be. My grandpa would spend all this money on all of these fireworks, and, you know, invite everybody we knew over to the house, and it was just so nice. And then on New Year's Day, my mom always makes cabbage and black-eyed peas for health and wealth. And she said that this year, she was like, I have to make my black-eyed peas for health and wealth. I was like, we're eating gumbo. Why are we gonna eat cabbage and black-eyed peas with gumbo? And she's like, it's for health and wealth. Carl said we had to do that every year. And I was like, how is Carl's health doing, Mother? How is he? And she was like, well, every other year. And I was like, how was he every other year? Literally, how was I every other year? I was like, I don't think eating anything on New Year's helped anybody last year, so. I said, I am as sick as I always am, and I am just slightly richer. Which means that it's the end of the month and I don't have a negative balance in my checking account right now. Actually, I think I'm gonna get stimulated this week. Give me that stimulus. Spend it on something. Okay, so white and then yellow. So are we in agreement that this wreath is not befitting that sign? I almost think, let me get this in here first. I almost think that I could do like a natural mesh, like a poly jute mesh, because the sign's like poly jute. I mean, the sign's like brown wood. I'm like, the sign is poly jute. Yeah, this just looks white. This just looks like a baby wreath. I mean, I know the ribbons will definitely change it, but I don't know. Let's see. What was I talking about? Yeah, we would have the black-eyed peas and cabbage on New Year's Day, and then shoot off fireworks all day long, and then again the next night, because I guess I was that obnoxious kid that I now live next to. Alright. This is so fluffy. Look at it, it's like, should a wreath bounce like that? Wait, let me see. You see it? Oh, that's ugly. Alright, so let's you go over here. Don't fall behind there. Let me look at the sign. If I use this sign, do a base of this. And then maybe use, I am falling out of this chair. Maybe use this one. I don't have enough of this. I would have to bring in another color. But I don't want to do blue. So what if I did? Wait, do I have blue? No, I don't have blue. I have green. Can y'all see? I'm literally just sitting here staring at this thing. Like, do this as a base all over, then alternate on top with the... That's too bright. have coral, which looks like electric orange. Purple? Oh, that's not bad, huh? That would do a full base of this, and then ruffles or cruffles or woodland ruffles or whatever in every other one, so it's pink and purple. Or just wait and order blue and just deal with it. I have this blue, which is the ugliest blue. I'm like, we're making this wreath, but we're talking about a completely different one. I don't know. I don't like that. I know I don't like that. So, the pink, the natural. I'm still here, y'all. This has got blue in it, and it's also got this kind of aqua-y color, minty color. Yeah, I think that'll be something. Those are fireworks. Okay, so these are gonna go, this one's gonna go over here. Let's bring you back in and find you an appropriate sign. I love you more than jelly beans. That one's cute. Okay. Hello, spring. Ooh. Joyful Easter wishes with the pink. And then I have pink and yellow ribbon with maybe some orange, because there's a little bit of orange in this sign right here. And this, I'm like, wait, let me pull over everything I own, everything that's accessible to me on this table. And then we can take this green and bring it in with this. Why don't I have any 2.5-inch ribbon? Okay, so this is out. This is in for that. What do we think? This one or this one? This one. Oh, that was a lot of back and forth, huh? Alright, I am going to go fix me some dinner. And I'm gonna go put some holes in this sign. And we will resume either later on or maybe next year. Which for me is in like, oh god, it's 5 o'clock. 7 hours. So yeah, I'll probably be back before I go to bed. You know that feeling when you're like, okay, this is everything I need, and then you sit down and you seem to have this, oh, they're all the way on the other side. And when I say all the way on the other side, I mean they're like right over there. So I'm gonna grab some more pipe cleaners. We're gonna make bows, but first I'm gonna wire up this sign. I think this is a 1/16 of an inch. A little drill bit just to go through here because it's very small for me to try to staple through without busting through the front of the sign. So I'm gonna put these on here. Deco mesh. Oh no, you guys, that means I'll have to place another order at Craft Outlet. Man, that sucks. Y'all, that was pure theatrics. I am so excited about placing another order at Craft Outlet. Okay, so that is wired up, ready to go. This was from Walmart last year. I got it for like, I don't know, 12 cents. Alright, so I found some blue because the sign has blue in it, right? The sign has a little bit of blue in it. Not this blue, but I found this and I was like, well, let's use that. So I don't have enough to make my 3 bows. So I'm just going to cut this into 12-inch sections and it will just get included in the bow somewhere. Because we're making, you guessed it, funky bows. Oh, and I guess the middle bow will have 2 pieces. So what order do we want to go in here? I think I want this in the back because it's darkest. And this is bright. This is the one I want in the front. Don't you dare, oh my god. Is this wired? Because this might not be a contender if it's not wired. It is wired. Barely. Do I want to veto this? I'm going to want this. If I don't use this, I want this in the front, the orange. So, I don't want these 2 pinks next to each other. I don't want those 2 stripes next to each other. So this is what we're looking at right now. Don't go anywhere. Oh, man. Works for me. Okay. Good. Oh god. Talk about making things overly complicated. This is Craft Outlet. This is a 50-yard spool because I thought I needed 50 yards of this for some reason. So this is also going to be our tails that we're putting in everywhere. Those open. This one needs to be opened. Oh, I don't like this anymore. I don't want this. Does the sign have it? Where's the sign at now? Oh my god, really? Alright, this is the same brand of ribbon, but it's not the silky one. So just switch these. This will go in front. Yes, okay. Whew. Anybody who's like, hey, it's easy. It's not easy. Well, I mean, it is, but I mean, it's not for me. Does this have a right and wrong side. Look at you being a little metallic, a little sassy. This ribbon's like, I know you picked me to play an important role as the first ribbon in here, but I am not going to stick in here. Crap. You know what? I can't tell the difference between these two sides, so I'm going to assume that nobody else will be able to either. I'm just going to cut, because I know I need 2 more pieces of this, right? You go there, you get out of my way. Pizza's in the oven for anybody who's concerned about my well-being. Isn't it nice? That makes it so much easier. And let's put one of these in. Somebody remind me to pick that up off the floor before the dog pees on it. You know, like, he wouldn't do that. He's a sweet boy. No, he would. He's thinking about it right now. This is what should have been my base ribbon because it is super firm. I think that adding the ribbons to this wreath is really gonna bring it back to life. You know how Michelle's kids are terrible, right? Santa, like, her kids are the worst. They're so loud. I can remember the last time I had an adult conversation with her without one of them screaming in the background about something. Oh, I fell down the stairs. I think my arm is broken. Oh, I drank Windex and now I feel funny. And I'm just like, oh my God, Michelle. These children are like basically adults. Can't they take care of themselves? Do they not know how to call poison control? That little one, I don't even think she knows where she's at most of the time. So somebody bought Corinne, who is my nemesis. And yes, I can have an 8-year-old nemesis. Calm down. It happens every day. Clara's at that point where she's just like, oh God, I'm over everything. And I'm like, finally. Like, welcome. Here's your welcome kit to the apathy party. But Corinne is just like, oh man. Like, I'm gonna have to fight her pretty soon. I mean, I don't want to. I'm not looking forward to fighting an 8-year-old, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Santa bought her like a drum kit for her Christmas. And I thought maybe Santa had gotten the word from her in-laws. But no. I think Santa got word from Michelle that it would be a good idea to buy this unholy terror child something to make noise with. Like, why, Santa? Why would you do that? Who hurt you, Santa? He's like, I have to make toys all year long for kids who just want iPads and Nintendos. That's who hurt me. That's my pizza. Let's finish making these bows first, huh? Because they're super easy now that everything is cut. And I did do a wreath where I did these at, the loops were at 6, the tails were at 8, but I kind of ended up trimming all the tails anyway. So I was like, eh. I'm watching Sabrina, but I feel like I want to watch a movie tonight. What's a good New Year's Eve movie? And I'll literally watch anything to keep me from downloading a dating app. Because every year around this time, I download a dating app. But I'm like, this is it. This is the year. And then by New Year's Day, I'm like, oh my God. I need a vasectomy. I need a restraining order. I definitely need a new phone. Oh crap, I forgot my blue ribbon. Where does it go? Under the orange all the way down here, really? Alright, when this bow is all messed up, y'all remind me that I took it off in the middle to put the blue ribbon in. Can you just go back in there and like try to be cool for once in your life? I almost downloaded a dating app today. But thankfully, in the back of my mind, I heard a little voice that said, everybody's terrible, Adam, don't do it. Everybody's literally the worst. And I was like, you're right, scary demon voice in my head. Okay, last one. Excuse me, where is that piece of green ribbon? If it fell behind this table. Keep it cool, Adam. Come back out. Come back, guys. We're back. Okay. Seriously? Just trying to get this bow done so I can go eat a pizza. Download some app that'll make me feel like I don't have a big enough beard. It's like that ribbon fell down and I was like, no, don't do it, you'll only feel bad about yourself. But maybe also I'll find that person who is at home on New Year's Eve making a wreath. Blue. I've got to do something about things falling behind this table because I almost didn't come back from that, y'all. When my mom was over here, I was like, I need the damn peg for my spool holder and I can't get it. She's like, well, where is it? I was like, it's behind the table. She's like, well, I'll get it. And I was like, no, Mom, don't look behind. And then she looked behind the table and she was like, oh my God. And I was like, yeah, I know. She's like, what is that going on back there? And I was like, everything keeps falling back there and I can't help it. And she's like, is that the dog? I was like, yes, he fell back there like 2 weeks ago. I don't know how to get to him. I can't find my old person grabby stick. Oh man, when I find my old person grabby stick, I'll go buy a new one from Dollar Tree. It's gonna be on. Did I tell y'all the other day about how the dog was sick? And he had accidents all over the house. Today, I left. He didn't want to go OUT this morning because it was damp. So I left him here. When I came back, he had accidents in the house again. But they were regular accidents. Not like, you know, his, he didn't have diarrhea. He's like, oh my God, are you talking about me? He's like, why don't you talk less about my private life and get me unstuck from behind this table? When he knows damn good and well that as soon as he finds that peg, he can come out from underneath the table. And he will be welcomed back with open arms. Okay, let's see how this is gonna look. I'm not gonna fluff this whole thing. I mean, I'm not gonna fluff all three of them. I just wanna see where we're at. I don't like the blue in there because it's in the way now, it seems like. Yeah, I might have to snake this blue out of here. That's something I can do easily. Okay. that's better. Well, ain't that the most Eastery thing you've ever seen? Oh. These suddenly look very small compared with the bigness of this wreath. Oh god, it just gave me like rope burn. Yeah, but see, doesn't that already, even though it's not, they're not fluffed out properly. Oh no, did I pull this out? No, I just pulled it. I thought I pulled it out all the way. Okay, let's pretend like this is all pooped out nice and neat. Yeah, see that? The orange, the green, that lighten it up a little bit. Actually, I think I'm going to do it like this time. To show that I have versatility as an artist. Alright, and when I put these on, they are just going to go straight through the mesh. Because I'm gonna come back when I come back, all of these are gonna be on. Straight onto the mesh. I'm gonna have to move that over some. Yeah, I'm just gonna wire all this on. I don't. This needs to come into like. This is so poofy. Okay, it needs to go like right there. So when you come back, the bows will be on, and we will work on the bows and the sound will be on, and we work on tails. I don't know what we're doing, but we're gonna work on tails. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, I have my bows in, and my sign is in very securely, like that. This is a good example of why I like to use at least 1 or 2 2.5 inch ribbons, because this is all 1.5 inch and they're not as big as I would like them to be. So I did have to spread them out more. It's not going to be a problem. We're just going to fill in with some more ribbon tails. But yeah, see, if it had, you know, 2.5 inch ribbons added to the bottom of this, these would have been more substantial, but it's fine. We're not going to worry about that. Where do I want to start with these? I cut my tails at 14 inches. I have orange and pink, which are going to go together. And then the green and the yellow, which are going to go together. So I'm going to put my orange and pink over here, put my green and yellow over here. And I think I'm going to start with the orange and pink. And I have 8 of each. So, what am I doing? 8 of each, so that would be 6 to go around the outside. All the way around. and then 2 extra for like, I think right here and probably somewhere up there, or in between these 2 bows. Might have to cut one more, but we'll get there when we get there. So it is officially 2021. It's about 9:30 on New Year's morning, New Year's Day. In the morning, I had a awful night because the fireworks were annoying, and the dog, for some reason, kept getting up out of bed, jumping out of bed, coming back into bed, jumping out of bed, then coming back, and I was like, what is he doing? And then around 3 in the morning, I was like, all right, I don't know what you're doing, but let's take you outside. And when I went to go take him outside, I noticed that he had been up all night, going outside inside. So he has a little issue again. I don't know what it is. All I know is it's causing me an undue amount of stress, and I can't call the vet or take him to the vet because it's New Year's Day and they're not open. So I don't know what I'm doing with my life. You know, I went to sleep last night. I was like, this is going to be my year. This is going to be the year. Everything's going to go good. I'm going to have a good day. I'm going to do this, going to do that. And then I woke up and I was like, oh, there's diarrhea literally all over this house. And that's the first thing I get to do today. So fun. That's fun for me. But he seems fine. I mean, he's not like acting weird. He's just like, hey, I kind of crapped everywhere. And I was like, oh, okay, well, I should have known that. I guess it's my own fault for not waking up last night the 37 times he jumped out of bed to make sure he wasn't crapping everywhere. But he's okay. He's okay because he's got a baby. So I am doing this now, and I'm getting ready to leave to go to my mom's in a little bit to go fix the gumbo. And I think I'm going to fix the gumbo, and then I will leave. And I will have bought the food and fixed the food for my entire family, and I won't get to stay there and eat it because I'll be too worried about the dog. That's fine. I hope everybody else had a good New Year's Eve, and we'll have a good New Year's Day. I did get my stimulus check though. I guess it came yesterday. I don't know when it came. I checked my balance this morning. Because I was like, can I order something from? Because that's what I do when things go awry. Where are my scissors at? When I get upset about something I can't control, I'm like, I'm gonna buy something. So I was like, can I order from Craft Outlet? And I went to go check and I was like, why do I have so much money? And then I looked and I was like, okay. So that's nice. I mean, that's a good thing. I guess if I do have to take the dog to the vet tomorrow, if they're even open, I'm just like, why can't you ever get sick in the middle of the week? Like, why can't you get sick on a Tuesday? He's like, I only get sick on weekends and holidays. Maybe I think I just need to go by my mom's and let him rest and hang out, and whatever he does, he'll do, and then I'll clean it up when I get home. And I don't even know. Like, I know so many people who own pets that are like, you know, like Michelle's just like, oh, it's probably just a bug. And I'm like, okay, yeah, but like, I don't want him to be sick. Like, I don't care about cleaning. Like, I don't want to clean it up first thing on the first day of the year as soon as I wake up in the morning. I don't want to clean it up ever, but I don't care about cleaning it up. I care about him obviously not feeling well. He's playing, he's active, he's not lethargic or anything, so we are just gonna have to see what happens. I used to have so much anxiety with my other dog, Principe, Weenie. Like uncontrollable anxiety. Like every time he would sneeze, he would cough, I would just be like, oh my god, something's wrong. And with business, I guess it's like, what is it, like second kid syndrome? You know, you have the second kid and you're like, oh, yeah, dogs throw up sometimes, or dogs have diarrhea sometimes. I just don't know if it's his food. Like, he doesn't get table food. I think he got a piece of, I had a breakfast burrito yesterday, he got like a piece of the tortilla, but I doubt a piece of tortilla is destroyed my entire living room. Yeah, he did get switched to a special sensitive stomach food after his pancreatitis thing that happened in the beginning of December. I don't know. This is turning into a little cheery wreath, isn't it? See, my other dog, Weenie, I got him when I was a senior in high school, and it was my sweet baby. Sweetest dog, very fat, went through a lot of stuff with him. You know, a lot of like life stuff, and he was always there. And I mean, my anxiety was just like through the roof every time I thought something was going to happen to him. And then when something did happen to him, and he was no longer with us, I used to, like when he was, like I knew that he was getting older. I mean, he was 14 when he died. Like I used to lay in bed, you know, he'd be laying right next to me and be like, listen, I know you're not going to last forever. I said, but if you could do me a favor, since your whole life, I have given you everything you could ever want. You have been fed, you have been kept warm, you have been taken care of. I said, the only thing I want from you, the only thing I ask in return for all that, is that you just die. Like, middle of the night, while I'm gone, when you're ready to go, just go. Don't make me have to put you to sleep, because that is just, I don't know that that's something I didn't want to do. And when he died, I came home I was out doing someone's makeup, and I came home and he had been like really gone downhill, but like still eating, still, you know, walking around. Um, he was fine. I came home and he used to always sleep on this pillow by the refrigerator, and he was like kind of off to the side, and I was like, business, oh, not business. I was like, Weenie, what's going on? And I saw that there was like pee around him, but his tail was wagging. I was like, oh, it's okay that you peed. Like, let me get you up and get you outside. And I went to go pick him up, and he was just kind of like, um, limp. But he was still alive, and I was like, oh, okay. So got in my car, took him to the vet. The vet I take him to, they were like, there's no doctors here today. And I was like, then why are you open? Left there, went to another vet, and by the time I got to the other vet, I think he passed between one vet and the other, and the nurse came out and she's like, can we talk to you? And I was like, is he dead? And she's like, can you come back here and we'll just talk? And I was like, is he dead? And she was like, yeah, he's gone. And I was like, okay. And I said that day, I told my mom I am so relieved that I'd never had to put him down, because I mean, you know, I'm glad that it was like quick. Why do I have so many more greens? Am I missing something? Maybe. Yeah, but I told my mom, I was like, I'm relieved that it happened the way it did, and I said, this is it. I said, I'm done with dogs, because I cannot go through this again, and I will not go through this again. Not just him dying, just the whole thing. The anxiety I had about every time he did anything, worried about if he was going to get out, if he was going to whatever. I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna get another dog. And then that was in April, and then in December of like 2016, maybe 2015, my mom got off work early, and I was by her house. It was around Christmas, and she said, what do you want to do? Because she was like off early, and we were gonna go off and do something. She's like, what do you want to do? And I was like, I think I want to go to the pound. I think I want to go to the shelter. You've never seen somebody move so fast. She's like, let's go, let's get in the car, because I had been really depressed since Weenie died, and I was like, I think I'm ready. I said, I don't know that I am, but I'm ready to like look. And we went and we looked, and the woman there, she's like, these are our dogs. She's like, this one's 17 years old, he's blind and he's deaf and he's on dialysis. And I was like, oh, listen, my dog just died like 6 months ago. I was like, I can't go through that again for like 10 years. Preferably like 15. So do you have like a new one? Like a newer dog? And just being there, I was like, I got really upset. And I told my mom, I was like, I can't do it. Like, I'm not ready. And she's like, it's fine. She was like, it's fine if you're not ready. Like, you don't, you know, we just came down here to come down here and see what the situation was. This green ribbon is like grabbing on every little piece of mesh. It's like, I was really upset, and the woman that was walking us around, she's like, did you lose your dog? And I was like, yeah. I said, it's been a couple months now. I said, but it's still, you know, it's still pretty hard. She's like, you don't know, you know, whenever you're ready, plenty of dogs need homes. I was like, okay. And she's like, let's go through here. She said, we have a younger dog inside who is going to be ready for adoption, and like his time there was, I don't want to say running out because it's not like they were like, hey, we're going to kill this dog if nobody comes and gets him. But like when they find a dog, they keep them for like so many days before they allow them to be adopted out. And it was just this like scraggly gray and black thing, and I was like, oh, he's cute. And like just kind of looking at him, and I was like, you know what? I said I kind of like him. Like there's something about him that I like, kinda. But at the same time, I was like, I still was like on the fence about it. And then I hear my mom behind. I know I've told this story before, but the girl behind me, she's like, we have this one too. He's actually ready to be adopted today. And I turned around and my mom was holding business, and I was like, oh my god, that's him. Like, you know when you just like know? And I was like, that funny looking dog with his little snaggletooth. I said, that's my dog. And we went to go like sign him out in the you know, like formally adopt him, and the woman was like, oh, he's actually scheduled to be transported to West Virginia because I guess like if the dogs don't get adopted here, because he was there for like 30 days. And I was like, why has nobody adopted him? He's literally the most perfect dog on the planet. But he was going to, I think like West Virginia, he was going somewhere to see if he had better luck there. And I was like, no, he's coming home with me. And if he doesn't, I will burn this place to the ground. And the lady was like, there's no need to burn the shelter to the ground. And I was like, I will do it. I am crazy. My mom was like, he is crazy. I had him tested. That's how I got business. And he was such a little sweet, quiet dog. And as soon as we got home, he went crazy. Just like jumping all over the place. And I was like, oh my god. And for the first couple days I had him, I was like, this was a terrible mistake. I was like, this dog is too young. Where's my other pipe cleaner? No, over here or over here. Great. I was like, he's a puppy. I was like, you know, it's been so long since I've had a puppy. He's crazy. Like, he's clearly crazy. Something's wrong with this dog. But he's still here, so I was like, I guess I'll keep him. Even though he's crazy. And he's nothing like Weenie. Which I didn't expect him to be. Because Weenie was just like, hey, I'm just gonna like sleep today. And I was like, that's cool with me too. And business is like, I'll sleep for like 10 minutes, but then like I definitely want to bite your face. And I was like, okay, well, we can do that too, I guess. I mean, that doesn't sound very fun for me. And he's like, no, it'll be fun, trust me. Alright, so I need another, what was I doing with the green with the yellow? Okay. See, I'm a little worried about him, but I'm also like not. Because if anybody knows having diarrhea every day doesn't kill you, it's me. I feel like going to my mom's, y'all. That's bad. Not that I don't feel like going. Like, if it was just her, I'd be like, that's fine. But, I don't know. I'm just like... I don't want to leave the dog. Everybody is so loud. I don't feel great myself, but I never feel good. So, I mean, it's not like that's any kind of thing. So I'm putting one right here, and I guess I will probably see, I have a pink and an orange left. There we go. I guess the other one will go over here. But he drank, he ate, like I'm still talking about the dog. He drank, he ate a little bit. So I think he's gonna be fine. He's just, sometimes life's crappy, you know? I'm gonna snip that and push this like back underneath there, so these are just kind of poking out, even though there's one right next to it, which is annoying me now, but what you gonna do? This is a cherry wreath. Is it too cherry? Maybe. Do I care? No. I gotta go back and trim all these bows. Yeah, see, once these are spread out some more, they'll nicely cover this section. That looks cute. How am I doing on time? It's 10 o'clock. I know y'all like, if he reaches for another egg, I swear to God. But I don't think it will. No, it just looks weird. I feel like I'm gonna have a problem using this egg because it's like orange and yellow. It's like basically candy corn. I kind of want to put these little chicken things in here. Is that cute or is that just stupid? Like not all over the place, just like where the ties are. I mean, like, they're super cute. $4, really? But I feel like I also need some eggs because there's eggs in there, right? Those go, huh? Yeah. Blue, pink, yellow. One of those popped off. Why would somebody make something that's so tangled up all the time? There's got to be a better way to store those. Alright, I am going to put these off to the side for now. And anybody else not believe Reese Witherspoon and Vince Vaughn as a couple? I mean, she's 3 feet tall, he's 8 feet tall. I mean, she's so little. And I'm like, he is enormous. I don't know that this would have happened in real life. The last time we cut these too short, so can I just... Oh, look, I can just cut that off. I twist that off. So last night I was like all worried about the fireworks. I mean, business is usually pretty good with him. Maybe he's stressed out and that's why he has diarrhea. He's stressed because of the fireworks, even though they weren't. He was like not paying attention to anything. He was just like, I'm sleeping, la la la. I'm getting up occasionally to diarrhea everywhere. And I was like, oh great, perfect. Oh my god, they woke me up around midnight and I was like, are these people serious? Like, what? I don't understand the point of something that just makes a loud noise. Almost dropped that. Like I get the ones that like go in the sky and they explode and it's pretty, but like stuff that just makes noise, why? Yeah, there was a bunch of those going off and I was just like, ugh. And then this morning at like 5:30, somebody set off a bunch more fireworks and I was like, haha, I hope that woke up everybody who was up all night shooting off the fireworks and aggravating me. This is fraying really bad. Oh, that one didn't want to come home. Can you just go in there and be cool? I was looking for a chocolate bunny this morning. Like a chocolate, like some kind of chocolate. Something. On Craft Outlet, but they didn't have anything. Not like a bunch of donuts and stuff, but I don't know if that screams Easter to me. Had the Easter Bunny leave me donuts. Why is this not cut? Okay, so what did y'all decide on the little chickens? Yes? I was like, what does that sign even say? Joyful Easter blessings. Here we go. Yeah, I think I just want to maybe spread around the... How are these even in here? Oh. These are definitely getting dropped in the glue. At least one of them. Those are cute. Alright, so where do I need to cover? Like, this is like an obvious one right here, so can you just... Whoop. Look at him in there. He's just hanging out. He's like, good God, why did this person just dip me feet first in some scalding hot glue? Can you kind of go butt first? Are you okay with that? No, nobody's okay. Nobody's okay with getting dipped in scalding hot glue. That's understandable. Oh, you look kind of derpy. Wait. This one's like, oh God. Do you guys want to hang out in these bows? No, I don't like that. These are very hard to get glue on. So what do we say, guys? Do I go by my mom's and just let the dog hang out and rest? Or do I go by my mom's, fix dinner, and then leave? And then come back home with him? I think I'm gonna go and... Well, I'm gonna take him OUT and see. I mean, he's been sitting here this entire time I've been filming and hasn't done anything, so. Yeah, see, there's just a couple of these little chicks scattered about. It's a fun little detail. Okay. I can't put another egg in here because then I'll feel like I've just made the same wreath 3 times. Yeah, I don't like that. Okay, so that's this. Not the wreath I set out to make. But I like it. It's very springy. Very big and very springy, and this ribbon is going to give me nothing but problems, but thankfully I have a lighter, so yeah. Alright, happy belated New Year. Yeah, I don't know when this is going up. I don't know when any of these are going up. I don't know what's going on. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye.